You won't believe what just happened, because fans everywhere are still trying to process it. Just when everyone thought the mystery surrounding Wednesday Season 3 couldn't get any darker, Jenna Ortega has dropped a clue so explosive, so unexpected, that it's sending shockwaves across the entire fandom. And trust me, you're not ready for this. It all started with what seemed like a harmless interview, a casual moment, a simple question. But then Jenna paused, her expression changed, and what she said next, it completely flipped everything we thought we knew about the future of Wednesday. Within minutes, fans were spiraling, theories were exploding online, and suddenly nothing felt certain anymore. Is Wednesday Addams about to betray someone close to her? Is a major character secretly returning? Or worse, being written out forever? And why are insiders now whispering about behind-the-scenes tension that could change the entire direction of the show? Fans are shocked, emotions are running high, and the cast, well, let's just say not everyone is on the same page anymore. Because this isn't just a hint, it's a warning. And once you hear the full story, you might never look at Wednesday the same way again. The moment that clip hit the internet, everything changed. And just like that, everything we thought we knew about Wednesday has been turned upside down. From Jenna Ortega's chilling hint to those cryptic posts, the leaked scenes, and the undeniable tension among the cast, one thing is clear. Season 3 is not going to be what anyone expected. Fans are shocked, emotions ran high, and the fandom is now completely divided. Is Wednesday truly changing for the worse? Is a heartbreaking betrayal on the way? And most importantly, who won't make it out alive? The clues are all there, but the truth, it's still hiding in the shadows. And that's what makes this even more intense. Because right now, you're left with questions. Big ones. Questions that could completely redefine everything about this story and these characters you thought you understood. So now we want to hear from you. Do you think Wednesday is becoming the villain? Is Enid really going to turn against her? Or is this all a massive misdirection, hiding something even darker? Drop your theories in the comments below, because trust me, the wildest ones might actually be true. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the drama, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next shocking update. Because this story, it's far from over. At first, it was just another late-night interview, nothing out of the ordinary. Jenna Ortega sat across from the host, dressed in her signature understated black, her expression calm, almost unreadable. Fans tuned in expecting the usual, maybe a few jokes, a couple of vague teases about the future of Wednesday. But what they got instead? Absolute chaos. Can you tell us anything about Season 3? The host asked casually, smiling like it was just another routine question. Jenna leaned back slightly. There was a pause, longer than usual. Her eyes flickered for just a second, and fans immediately noticed. Well, she said slowly, her voice dropping just enough to make the room feel tense. Let's just say, Wednesday might not be who you think she is anymore. Silence. The host blinked. What does that mean? Jenna smirked, but it wasn't playful, it was something darker. People change, she added, and sometimes they don't come back from it. That was it. That one sentence. And just like that, the fandom exploded. Within minutes, clips flooded social media. Fans dissected every frame, every micro-expression. Comments poured in. What does she mean, SHE? Come back. Is Wednesday turning evil? This has to be a joke, right? But it didn't feel like a joke. And that's when things started getting messy. Behind the scenes, insiders began whispering about growing tension among the cast. According to one anonymous source, the direction of Season 3 is causing serious disagreements. Not everyone is happy. Not everyone. And suddenly, fans started connecting dots they hadn't noticed before. A resurfaced clip from a previous interview showed Jenna saying, "I've always wanted Wednesday to explore darker choices, even if it makes people uncomfortable." At the time, it seemed like a creative opinion. Now, it felt like a warning. But the drama didn't stop there. Because just days after that interview aired, something even more shocking happened. Emma Myers, who plays Enid, posted a cryptic message on her Instagram story. Some friendships aren't meant to last forever. No explanation, no context. And then it was deleted. Fans were stunned. Is this about Wednesday and Enid? Are they breaking them up? Why would they do this to us? Emotions ran high. The fandom was in complete meltdown. And then came the first major twist. A supposed leaked script page started circulating online. It wasn't verified, but it looked real enough to send chills down everyone's spine. The scene described Wednesday standing alone, covered in shadows, while Enid confronted her. "You changed," Enid said, her voice trembling. "I don't even recognize you anymore." Wednesday's response: "Good." Fans were shocked. The idea that Wednesday, someone who had slowly opened up, built connections, and even showed glimpses of vulnerability, could turn cold again or worse, become something darker. It was almost too much to process. But things only got more intense. Because insiders began hinting that season 3 wouldn't just be darker, it would be divisive. One source claimed, "There's a major betrayal storyline, something that will split the fanbase completely." Split the fanbase. And if that wasn't enough, another rumor started spreading like wildfire. A key character might not survive season 3. The speculation was endless. Is it Enid? Is it Xavier? Is it someone from Wednesday's family? The family. That's when fans remembered something Jenna said months ago in a completely different interview. Wednesday's biggest conflict has always been her family versus herself. At the time, it seemed like a simple observation, but now, it felt like a clue hiding in plain sight. Could season 3 involve a family betrayal? Could Wednesday be forced to choose between her own blood and the life she's built? And then, just when things couldn't get more chaotic, a behind-the-scenes video leaked. It was grainy, unfinished, but unmistakable. Jenna, in full costume as Wednesday, was standing in what looked like a ruined set, dark, almost apocalyptic. Around her were crew members, whispering urgently. One voice could be heard saying, "This changes everything." Another replied, "Fans are not going to be ready for this." Jenna didn't say anything. She just stood there, completely still, before slowly turning toward the camera. And for a split second, just a split second, she smiled. Not Wednesday's usual dry smirk. Something colder, something unsettling. Fans were shaken. That's not Wednesday. Something's wrong. Why does she look like that? The theories got wilder. Some believed Wednesday might be possessed. Others thought she could be embracing her darkest instincts. And a very few, started asking a terrifying question. What if Wednesday becomes the villain? The idea seemed impossible, but the more clues surfaced, the harder it was to ignore. Meanwhile, the cast's behavior off-screen only added fuel to the fire. During a recent panel, when asked about her favorite moment with Jenna, Emma hesitated. "We had a lot of intense scenes this season," she said carefully. "Intense how?" the interviewer pressed. Emma forced a smile. "You'll see. You'll see." Those two words sent chills through the audience. Because by now, fans knew nothing was simple anymore. And then came the moment that truly divided everyone. Jenna posted a photo. No caption, no explanation. Just a black and white image of Wednesday standing alone, with what appeared to be blood on her hands. Fans were shocked. Within seconds, the internet exploded again. "This is not okay. What did she do? WHOSE blood is that?" Speculation reached a fever pitch. Was it symbolic? Was it real? Was it a hint about a major death? And perhaps most importantly, was Wednesday responsible? The fandom was completely divided. Some defended the direction, arguing that Wednesday evolving into something darker made sense. "Characters grow," one fan wrote, "even if it's in a bad way." Others were furious. "They're ruining her character." This is not what we signed up for. Why turn her into something she's not? The family was left divided. And the tension didn't stop there. Because rumors started circulating about disagreements behind the scenes. One insider claimed there were creative clashes about how far to take Wednesday's transformation. Another added, some people thought it was too much. Too much. But Jenna, she seemed completely committed. In another interview, when asked if fans might be upset with season 3, she didn't hesitate. They probably will be, she said, but that's kind of the point. The point. Those words echoed across the fandom like a warning. Because now, it wasn't just about what might happen. It was about what was going to happen. And deep down, everyone could feel it. Something big was coming. Something that would change everything. And as more clues continue to surface, one thing is becoming painfully clear. Wednesday Season 3 isn't just another chapter. It's a turning point. And not everyone is going to survive it.